First vote. Charlie. Charlie. 2 votes, Charlie. Kenzie. Kenzie. 2 votes, Charlie. 2 votes, Kenzie. Charlie. That's 3 votes, Charlie. Kenzie. We're tied again. 3 votes, Charlie. 3 votes, Kenzie. Kenzie. That's 4 votes, Kenzie. The winner of Survivor 46, Kenzie.
Charlie lost, and the 3 votes he got were from Soda, Hunter, and Liz, not Maria. That's right, not Maria. Maria was the one guaranteed vote he should have gotten, but he didn't get it. So what went wrong? Let's figure this one out. You see, had Charlie gotten Maria's vote, it would have been a 4-4 tie, and Ben would have single-handedly picked the winner. And as he says on the official Survivor podcast with Jeff Probst, he would have picked Charlie over Kenzie if he were forced to pick the winner. So with that, Charlie was a Maria vote away from winning. Even Malcolm voted for Denise when she cut him, by the way. At the reunion, Jeff asked the jury which of them changed their minds during Final Tribal, and 4 of them raised their hands, and none of them are Maria, meaning Maria knew she was voting Kenzie before Final Tribal ever began. She already had determined Kenzie is my vote. So what happened before Final Tribal? Well, in their post-game press, Maria and Charlie both revealed their sides of the story, which I'm gonna play back to back to hopefully show you what really happened.
The argument is that you two played a very similar game, so you'd have to get rid of each other eventually. So in a way, it almost seems like she's downplaying her own accomplishments.
There was nothing about Charlie's game that made me not vote for Charlie. My story is not about why Charlie lost. My story is about why Kenzie won.
It happened multiple times on the last day she was in the game. She was like, Charlie, get to the final 3. You've got my vote.
There were 2 moments for me that really affected me on a personal level. And it was watching Kenzie make fire, watching her fight for her life to make fire. The look in her eyes was so powerful. It was palpable that she was so proud of herself to get to that point.
You know, at one point, weeks after the game, she told me she regretted her vote for Kenzie, wished she would have voted for me, only to then retract that regret and say that she couldn't have any regrets, so she's not going to regret her vote.
Then comes Final Tribal, when Q asked the question, what will you do with this money? And Kenzie said, since I was 15, I've basically had to work and you know, given a space for everybody to work. And I've never really taken the time to be selfish and take this for myself. I want this for myself. She told us she wanted to get married. She was about to get married, wanted to have a family. And if anybody knows me, that's the reason why I came on this show. I came on this show so I could be selfish for once as a mother.
Of course, she definitely would expect my vote if I was on the jury.
But I was one of 5 people, right? Sure. So like pinning this one vote on me, and I was the decide. No, 5 people voted for Kenzie.
What I gathered is that Maria's pride is hurt that Charlie beat her at her own game. Remember, she had the chance to get him out and she missed and was sour grapes about it, and then had 10 months to plan out what she was going to tell everyone about why she didn't vote for Charlie when she clearly should have voted for Charlie. Personally, I believe Charlie's story has a lot more credibility than Maria's. Maria reminds me a bit of my own mother, who's very narcissistic, and seeing Maria talk and explain herself felt like I was having a conversation with her. This is all conjecture, and exit interviews are not canon by any means, but it is up to you to choose whether it was Kenzie making fire that turned Maria with a glint in her eye, or Charlie burning her by winning at Maria's own game. So what do you think about Kenzie and Charlie? Who do you think Maria should have voted for? Was she in the right to vote for Kenzie? Is her reasoning actually bollocks? Comment below and let me know. Thank you for watching, and doubly thanks for liking and subscribing. I'll see you all next time.